Hey, Eddie, welcome to this meeting. We are here to talk about your experience with our PMP exam prep class. You recently attended the class and passed the test, right?
Yeah, indeed, yes. With Moko's assistance, it went on very well.
So we'll start with what's your career goals and how PMP certification will help you achieve those goals?
The driving reason mainly is to ensure that when my team is working, they are operating within the confines, standards, and they're using the right approaches in terms of project management, which are quite key in terms of executing the various tasks and implementing successful projects. And certification, I think it does help me in many ways. One, in terms of mentoring my team, and secondly, in terms of my own understanding of how projects are run. And into the future, I'm sure when I retire, I would most likely want to be consulting in project management, which I think will be my contribution to the young project managers, project officers, and so on, so that we upskill the young people to then undertake and implement projects the right way. So in a nutshell, I think that was my motivation to go on to this certification journey with RefineM.
One question that I wanted to ask you, Edward, was how effective do you find our training in preparing for the PMP exam?
With RefineM, I found out that the exercises, the videos, the presenter was quite knowledgeable in terms of imparting knowledge to the learners, right? The way we went through the various modules was easy for me to understand and link the various knowledge areas vis-a-vis the processes, okay? Initially, I was quite fearful because I didn't quite understand Agile, but with Muku in front of me, that was quite simple, and I could comprehend and visualize how in the transition phase, and that was before the launch of actually PMI 7 in July when we're going through this training. So it was quite easy for me to then link the three and get to understand how to choose each approach for which project and the tools which one needs to use. So in a nutshell, I think I did quite learn a lot, and also very fast to give me the confidence to sit the exam like 2 weeks after the very last presentation.
How strongly will you recommend RefineM's PMP exam prep class on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is you will not recommend at all, and 10 is you will highly recommend?
Yeah, I think I'd put it at 8. There's no 8.5, but I think that's actually closer to 9.
Right, yeah.
And I think I've already highlighted some of the reasons in my previous response, which was to question number 2. But I think 8 is a very fair score, which is quite a good achievement in terms of the content, in terms of the presentation style, in terms of, you know, we have got this new phenomenon where, which was brought about by COVID-19. Therefore, we are all trying to learn and understand the new culture. Right. I think our presenter came through and was making effort to keep us engaged despite the distances where we were, you know, apart from each learner and from the presenter. But everything went on so smoothly. So I think 8 out of 10 for me, I think is what.
One question from me would be: is there anything else that you would like to share about the RefineM PMP exam training?
Presentation, reading material for all these people, not 2 days or a week, maybe like a fortnight, to say, this is what you can be browsing and getting to grips with project management approaches and tools and so on, and the processes.
We usually recommend 4 weeks after the last class.
Oh, okay.
We recommend, but many students are not able to do that. You did it and you passed it, right?
Yeah.
I think a very important point is pre-reading some maybe a week or two before the training starts. That's a very crucial point. If that can be done,
Yeah, and thanks a lot for that. We always welcome feedback, and we always say we are not perfect, but we want to be. And that is where this kind of a feedback session is very, very helpful. So we'll take those things into consideration and put it in our next class.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Eddy, for your time today. It was very helpful, and I hope that you will use your certification knowledge to build your PMO.
Thank you.
Thank
you. I also appreciate the recognition in terms of having a testimonial with me from RefineM. I think it goes a long way in being noticed across the globe and contributing to continuous success of project management in Zimbabwe as well as offshore.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.